Hey guys, do you want to learn how to create search engine optimized content for your contractor or home service website? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you step by step the process that I use using ChatGPT to create great content for any website. What up there, guys? Is here once again with Get Busy LLC, helping contractors, home service business owners understand the internet, SEO, Google Ads, and marketing their business online using the internet. And in this video, I want to talk about creating content for a home service or contractor website. Look, I know creating content, writing content on a website is probably one of the most difficult things to do for anybody who's trying to do their own website and create their own page and do this stuff on their own. When I first started doing SEO, website design, all this stuff, when I started learning all this SEO crap and all this online stuff, I was taught all this SEO tactics and techniques and things that you need to do to rank a website. And one of those was creating content for a page. And when I first started, people told me that some of the trainers that I had would tell me that I need 1,000 words, 1,500 words, 2,000 words of content. And I thought to myself, how in the hell am I supposed to write 1,000, 1,500 words of content for something as boring as junk removal or something as boring as asphalt paving? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Well, back in those days, you used to hire people, you used to write down stuff. You used to write gibberish. I mean, you just go on and on. I used to spend hours and hours and hours writing content and figuring it out, especially a guy like myself who's not really bright when it comes to reading and writing and things like that. I barely graduated out of high school. Now I was supposed to sit there and write content. And if I didn't have the ability to write, I have to pay somebody to write. I'm like, oh man, I don't know how the hell am I supposed to do this? Well, over the years, now I've been designing sites for years and years and years. And now I work with a bunch of different contractors. There's so many different industries, and I had to come up with a way to create content or write content. And ever since ChatGPT came out, it's been a couple of years now. I've been practicing and using it, and it works miracles when creating content if you use it properly. What I've noticed that most people do ChatGPT, how they use it, they screw it up. They don't really give it the directions that it needs in order to write good content. I like to look at ChatGPT as if I am talking to a college student who is a damn good writer. The more specific the instructions I give it, the better content I'm going to get. What I see a lot of people do is make the mistake of just giving it vague and very, how do you say, unspecific things to write about. So if I go into ChatGPT and I type in ChatGPT, give me 1,500 words of content for my junk removal business in Bakersfield, California. Now imagine you told that to somebody sitting across you, across the table, a college student who's a damn good writer. They know what they're doing. And you told them that specific line, that specific instructions. What are they going to do? And let's say you told them that and you left the room and you walked away. And then when you came back, you wanted them to give you 1,500 words of content for your business. First of all, they're not going to know what the hell your business does. I bet you anything they could do a lot of deep dive and work to investigate what the whole junk removal industry is all about and all that stuff, but they are not going to be very specific. They don't know the services you provide, the type of business that you are, your personality, where you provide those services, or anything like that. So they're just going to give you the most vague and generic type of content. And that, to me, in my opinion, is the stuff that Google does not like. So if you write just garbage content like that, obviously the search engine's not going to like it. Human beings that read your website are not going to like it. So I come up with a way where I'm basically talking to that college student. And I give them step-by-step instructions on how I want them to write my website, the content on my website. And I use these steps to create this content. So I'm going to show you guys an example I just did right now. I just whipped it up at about 30, 40 minutes just to create this video and show you how my whole process works. It's pretty quick. It's not super detailed, the content that I made, but I just wanted to give you guys a rough idea of how my process and my formula works using ChatGPT to create my content. So let me show you exactly how I usually do it. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys exactly the process that I use for creating this website content. And I'm going to be using my template because this template I've designed over the years, and I've noticed that it works very well for ranking websites on Google. But not only that, it makes creating the content nice and easy, a simple process that I believe anybody can do as long as they take the time, energy, and effort and to do exactly what I'm going to show you guys here on this video. So here's my template. It gives you basically the outline of how we're going to create this content for this website. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so the very first thing that I do is obviously go onto ChatGPT. Anybody can do this. There's a free version of it, and this is all you need to get things going. So the very thing, like I said, what I try to do is I try to talk to ChatGPT as if it was a college student who's a damn good writer, and I give them specific instructions on what I want done. So here you can see right here, I'm going to need some help writing content for my concrete contractor website here in Bakersfield, California. My business name is called Izzy's Concrete Services. I completely made that up, right? I'm just pretending that I'm a concrete contractor in Bakersfield, California, and I'm going to need help creating content for my website. I'm basically telling I'm doing this by myself. Now, here's the response that it gives me. I can help with that. Could you let me know what specific sections or pages you need content on your website? For example, do you need an about us section, service description, something else, blah 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 blah, right? So here's the very first thing I always tell it when I'm creating a website. And you could do this for your website. Now, the very first thing I want to get started with is creating a great SEO title and meta description for my homepage. I want the keywords to be concrete contractor, Bakersfield. Give me 3 different variations. Now, the reason that I do this is because I'm going to need that SEO title and meta description when I add that to my SEO stuff, right? But what it's also doing is helping me create content for the header of my page. Here's my page. We are the best, blah, 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 blah. So here's what it gave me. Top concrete contractor Bakersfield is these concrete services. Looking for a reliable concrete contractor in Bakersfield is these concrete services offers blah, 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 blah. So it gives me 3 different variations. Usually what I do is I pick one of these 3 to create the H1 title tag and then the description underneath that. So here's what I see. Top concrete contractor Bakersfield. I'm going to go ahead and use that and put that into my site here. Top concrete contractor in Bakersfield. Now I have concrete contractor in Bakersfield in the H1 title tag. Now, usually with SEO, the next line in your SEO and your content also has to have that keyword in there. So when Google crawls it and knows it right away knows what this website's going to be about. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and use one of these right here. Izzy's Concrete Services is your trusted concrete contractor in Bakersfield. We specialize in residential and concrete work. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and copy this. I like this one. Like I said, just to give you guys an idea of how I do this. Let's go to this section. I don't want to put my name into this part. So let's put trusted concrete contractor in Bakersfield with specialized residential, commercial concrete work. There you go. Now I have the keyword and right in the very first line of my content on my website. And then when it comes to features, like I said, you know this better than anybody. You could just create something like free estimates. These you could just come up off the top of your head. Local service. Sorry, my mic's in the way here. Outstanding work. Like I said, I'm just going through this quickly so you guys get an idea of how this whole thing works, right? Now the next section right here. Looking for, usually I just keep this the same and all I do is change it to looking for a concrete contractor in Bakersfield, California. So I went ahead and changed that. Looking for a concrete contractor in Bakersfield, California. See, what this does is it's reminding the customer why they were online in the first place, but it's also creating an H2 title tag, which I talk about in my 5 rules of SEO. So now we have H1 title tag, and this is H2 title tag that has the keyword concrete contractor in Bakersfield. Now I want to ask them questions that they might be thinking about when they're looking for a concrete contractor. Now, you as a contractor, you probably know these, because you're in the business and you know the types of questions people don't ask about the services, right? When they're looking around for a concrete contractor. So you could write these in yourself. But if you're not creative like that, I have a prompt that I've created that will help you, come up with some ideas. So right here. So here are some of the prompts. List 7 problems ideal clients, homeowners, looking for a concrete contractor are facing and write them as questions. What are they dealing with which would make them search for a business online? Please keep it no more than 50 words and only write questions. You see what I'm saying? I've told ChatGPT very specifically what I want, and it's starting to give me some of the content that I could write in there. Is your driveway or patio cracked or need a repair? Do you need a new concrete foundation for your home? Are you looking to upgrade your outdoor space with a custom concrete design? Yada, 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 right? And sometimes 7 is not enough, and I ask it to give me some more. Give me 4. And then I pick out of these, what is there, 11 questions that I like on here, and then I place them into this section right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll pause the video real quick while I do that. So there we go. All those questions are added into this section now. I just picked the random ones. Like I said, I'm just going through this very, very quickly. Now on this section right here, this is where I start to tell them that we are the solution. My concrete business is the solution to their problem. So what do I do here? Again, I use some of those variations of that SEO title and meta description to add that into that section. Like, let's see. Izzy's Concrete Service and Bakers provides expert concrete installation, repair, and more. I use this line right here. I like this. So let's go ahead and put this in here. Boom. There we go. I could even space this out, make it look better. Something like that. Izzy's Concrete Services in Bakersfield provide expert concrete installation, repair, and more. Get the best concrete contractor for your project. There you go. There's my logo, add my number. Now we're going to go into this section as to why we are the solution to their problem. So again, talk to ChatGPT like if it was a human being. So let's go into this next section. I went to this one a little bit long. So if you were working with a college student that was a writer, you would tell them exactly some information about your services, right? Go into detail and tell them exactly what your business is, what you provide, and things like that. So I completely made this up and I put it in ChatGPT, right? Here are a few things that I want you to know about my business. First of all, my concrete services have been around for 10 years. We made our start back in 2014. We've been doing all types of concrete work, both commercial, residential, and I go in more and more detail. I tell them what we do and all of that stuff. Then I go in here with, like I said, your business more than anybody. The more information that you can give it, the better, more specific. It doesn't matter that it's a machine. Just pretend it's a human being and just be very, very specific. Now, with the information that I just gave you, can you create 3 sections for my website that kind of let the potential customer know and make them feel better about reaching out to us and hiring us for their concrete project, no matter what the concrete project might be? Keep it professional, keep it friendly, and let's keep it at about an 8th and 9th grade reading level, right? And then I hit prompt, and it gives me these 3 sections right here. Now, these sections are a little long, so I told it, nice, can you condense the content of each section a bit? Make them about 3 sentences each, right? So here we go. Why choose Izzy's Concrete Services? So I will put this in here. Why choose us? And I'll start putting these sections that this thing created for me. And if you read it, you'll be shocked at how great the content is. It's not super complicated. It's really well written, friendly, professional, reliable. Let's go ahead and copy that. Put this in here. Let's copy this content here. Put this in here. And the great thing about this too is you don't have any grammatical errors or anything like that. Owner inspected, customer approved. And then we'll fill in this content here. And then you can go through and read some of this stuff and you'll see that it comes out really, really nice, like this right here. With Izzy's Concrete Services, you get personal attention from the owner on every project. We hire only the best and are committed to quality, means we don't rest until you're completely satisfied with the results. You see that? All great content for the website. Not only that, it's all, when Google crawls this website, it's going to know it's a concrete contractor in Bakersfield. And as you go through, you can start adding where you can add in the word Bakersfield so it knows even more. We'll go into that. You can do that later. But now we go to this next section. And then I made this section right here really easy to fill out. Service area. So Bakersfield Concrete Services. Here are the types of concrete work that we do. I'll fix that later. But that's the next section that I want to write. Now I want to work on the part where I showcase the services that I offer. The first section I'd like to create is the section where my company does concrete driveways. Describe how we provide all new driveway installations and also tear out and replacements of old ones. Write me about 3 to 4 sentences describing the services, and again, keep it friendly, professional, and at about an 8th grade reading level. So then it created this section for me. And the section was a little long, It was good, but it was something like, you know what? It's a little too wordy. Let's go ahead and condense it. I said, on second thought, let's make it 2 to 3 sentences. So I put in, this is the section that it created, concrete driveway installations. Let's go ahead and put this in here. And each one of these are H3 title tags, right? So Google's going to see the H1, the H2, and some little sub H3s, which will tell the search engine that exactly what you do is a concrete contractor. So let's go ahead and add that section in here. Let's write the content here, copy the content into this section here. There you go. At Ezzy's Concrete Services, we expertly handle new driveway installations and replacements of old ones. Whether starting fresh or upgrading your current driveway, we ensure durable, high quality finish that looks great and lasts for years. Our goal is to make the process smooth and hassle free for you. Simple, right? Nice 8th grade reading level. Now, and I did that for the exact same thing for all kinds of different ones. Now let's do the exact same thing, but with concrete retaining walls, right? So it wrote me a little section for that. Now let's do a section on how we provide decorative concrete work like stamped concrete, colored concrete. And this time, let's not start with the section with my business name because I started to see that it kept starting each section with my business name. It's too repetitive, so I said, let's get a little more creative. Decorative concrete work. So now enhance your outdoor space with our decorative concrete options, including stamped, colored concrete. We create unique, eye-catching designs that add character and charm to the area. From patios to walkways, our decorative concrete work is crafted to impress and built to last. So there you go, creating these sections. And then I went on and did the rest of the section. So I wanted to create 6 services. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to add all this to the website. So there you go. I went ahead and fixed all of this content right here. I fixed this. This is another H2 title tag. And it says Bakersfield Concrete Contractor. Hold on, let me click on this. Bakersfield Concrete Contractor. Here are the types of concrete projects that we do. So the concrete driveway, retaining walls, decorative. I wrote all the content. I forgot to make the 6th one, but I'll just skip that for now. But concrete repairs, concrete patios, and all the wording is in here. Everything looks good. Everything's starting to really look really, really good. Now, again, here's another H2. And like I said, we don't even need ChatGPT for this. We could just do this ourselves. What makes us different from other, and then you're going to change this to Bakersfield Concrete Contractors. That's what you change this line to, right? And here's the section that you basically make different. And I have a prompt for that as well, right? So here it is. Write what makes us different statement for a concrete contractor in Bakersfield, basically mine, using the following framework. A solution to the main problem, state the business as a solution to the main problem they are solving. So basically I created this prompt exactly for this. So I'm telling ChatGPT, I am the solution to the problem of somebody looking for a concrete contractor, and use some kind of fact to validate the business. So it's going to say something like, I've been in business for 10 years, open-ended question, and it gives them a call to action. So if you want, I'll have this prompt in the description. You guys can copy and paste it. Here's the paragraph it comes back with. When it comes to finding a trustworthy concrete contractor in Bakersfield, the biggest challenge is ensuring you're working with someone who prioritizes your satisfaction and delivers quality results. At Izzy's Concrete Services, we've been solving this problem for over 10 years. See, I told you it would do that. Providing top-notch concrete installation and repairs backed by our committed honesty and professionalism. With countless successful projects under our belt, we've earned our reputation as the go-to expert in the area. Are you tired of dealing with contractors who don't communicate or meet your expectations? Contact us today, and let's make your concrete project smooth and successful experience from start to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this and add it to this section right here. This is what makes us different. Boom, there's my paragraph. And that's the end of that section. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this too. So there, all of that's fixed up and it's ready to go. Now this next section, I like to tell the customers what they can expect when they reach out to the whatever the business might be. So I created a prompt for that too. This might be a little long, but I do this all the time. Now for this section, what I want to do is give my potential customers a bird's eye view of what they can expect when they reach out to our concrete services. So basically, this is how our process works. And then I tell ChatGPT exactly my process, how it works. It could be different for your business. You could be a tree trimmer, exactly what exactly takes place when people reach out to you, when you call back to them, when you schedule time, blah, 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 blah. I tell ChatGPT exactly my process what I do when I do a concrete estimate. And then after that, so I go into it right here. Now, with all of that information, can you break it into a 4-step process that I can display on my website? Again, that will give them a bird's eye view of what to expect when they reach out to our concrete services. So here's what it came out with: our simple 4-step process. Initial contact. When you reach out to us, we'll discuss your project and understand exactly what you're looking for. This initial conversation helps us get a clear idea of your concrete needs. See how perfect that is? On-site consultation. We'll schedule a convenient time to visit your property. We'll go over the details of your project. During the visit, we'll discuss the timeline, process, and provide you with a detailed estimate. So let's go ahead and copy this and put this into this framework right here. So I created this as 3, but we could just easily create this into 4. Duplicate. Now there's 4 right here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste all that information on here. So there you go. I just cut and paste all that content on here. Initial contact, on-site consultation, project schedule and updates, and along with that content, basically tells our customers what they can expect. I even asked ChatGPT. I said, "Very nice. Now can you give me a good headline that would go above these 4 steps? Give me 4 different variations." So I like to give it variations, so it allows me to choose which one I like. So it came out with these 4 lines, but I really like this one here: how we make our concrete project easy. So let's go ahead and type that into here. How we make your concrete project easy. There you go. See how it's shaping along? And then right here, check out our great reviews for our concrete services in Bakersfield, California. All this is ready to go. And then the final call to action. So again, that's where I go. And finally, can you give me a final call to action for our concrete services in Bakersfield, California? And here's what it came up with. Ready to start your concrete project? Contact Izzy's Concrete Services today. Let's bring your vision to life with top quality concrete work. Whether you need a new driveway, patio, or repairs, we're here to help. Call us now for a free estimate and get started. So I'll just go ahead and copy this, pop this into this. There you go. Let me unbold that, make this all one little paragraph. And there it is. All of this is set up and it's SEO optimized, ready to go. Readability analysis on Yoast SEO says is great. I don't really care about this, but most of the time when you do this, it comes out looking green. And then let's go ahead and put, make sure this is SEO optimized. Let's go to here. The search appearance. It might not be because I still need to do a lot of properly title the words on the pictures and things like that. But let's see if it comes close. Give me 1 second while I put this information in. Okay, I went ahead and added top concrete contractor in Bakersfield into that SEO title. And then the meta description, looking for a reliable concrete contractor in Bakersfield, Izzy Concrete Services, blah, 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 right? So I added that in there. I told Yoast SEO that my focus keyword is going to be concrete contractor in Bakersfield. And you can tell right here, this is 100% SEO optimized. I haven't even optimized pictures. I haven't put anything on there that even tells it, it's not even all the way, and it's already signaled as green and ready to go. So this is why I like to use Yoast SEO. I'll go into more of this Yoast SEO in a different video one of these days. But there you go. I've created this content. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Top concrete contractor, Bakersfield, trusted concrete, looking for a concrete. See how easily I created all of this content in how long is this video now? Close to 20 minutes. But I'm not even a concrete contractor, but I created all this content that's SEO optimized and ready to rank on Google. And it's just the homepage. And then what I usually do is go through the same thing for every service page. So let's say concrete retaining walls, top concrete retaining wall builder in Bakersfield. And then I go through that entire process for every single service page: retaining walls, stamped work, driveways, whatever it might be. And it doesn't matter the industry. I do the same thing for all of them. So there you have it. That's how you can create content that's search engine optimized for your contractor or home service website. It's not super difficult to do. Again, just treat ChatGPT as if it was a college student, and you give it very, very precise and very, very good instructions on what you want it to write for you. And it's going to create that content. Also, using that template that I created over the years has helped tremendously, because it gives you a structure in a way where you can create the content in little sections at a time. It makes it even easier. Not only that, to me, it's an outline, and it's page that flows very well. It reads very well for a potential customer coming into a landing on that website and then taking action on that website, which Google rewards by giving you higher rankings on the search results. And again, the content comes out pretty much SEO optimized if you do it just the way that I showed you here on this video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide a link to that exact page I just built so you guys can kind of look through it, check it out, see if that's something that you guys could do, just to give you an idea of the results that I did that in about 20 minutes. And with a little practice and doing it, you should be able to do this for yourself if that's something that you're looking to do and build out your own website. And I also created templates and instructions on how to create a website on WordPress. You can use that same process if you want to use Wix. I have a template for Wix as well. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys on that video. And like I said, this is exactly what the search engine is looking for when it's looking for websites to rank well. It's not all that's needed. You know, the number one ranking factor for a website still comes to the one word that I like to use when ranking websites: trust. Does Google trust your website, trust your business, trust your domain? That's what the search engine's looking for and rewarding and giving a website higher rankings on Google. And I created a video that I talk about exactly that, talking about trust, and that's the highest ranking factor for a website. You could check out that video right here. And that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. And all the stuff that I mentioned below, it's all in the links below. And that's all I got for today. Until next time.